Why does the average person cringe when they see a good chunk of code? It could be something like this or this. In this video, I want to talk about what I think to be one of the main reasons programming can be daunting and overwhelming, especially when you start from scratch. Welcome back to Code Stories. I hope this finds you well. My name is Nathaniel and I'm a junior iOS developer. I recently searched for the term home office in Google Trends just to see the interest rate. Unsurprisingly, the popularity of that term is skyrocketing. Many people are looking for different kinds of career paths that can offer them home office, and some of them might have stumbled upon programming. Thinking of being a programmer can be very exciting. Being able to work from almost anywhere, creating apps that maybe thousands or even billions of people might end up using. So imagine yourself or being a coder or being a programmer is actually cool. However, the thought of writing code itself can be terrifying for most of us. How come? I think the answer to this is abstraction. Codes are meant to be hidden from the end users. In fact, abstraction belongs to the four pillars of object-oriented programming, alongside encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. In software development, abstraction is the process of showing only the necessary parts of an object to the outside world. For example, whenever you open your favorite apps on your iPhone, you don't have to know what's going on under the hood as long as everything is working. You don't need to know that the screens on your iPhone apps are managed by so-called view controllers. And these view controllers, they have life cycles. And whenever a screen comes up, the system calls its initial part or calls the method of the initial part of the corresponding view controller's lifecycle. So for these reasons, programming becomes very alien to us because we only see the end result on a website, an app, or on a device. For instance, let's say I would pick a group of people and give them two tasks. The first task is to prepare a tomato soup, and the second task is to write a small piece of an app that prints your name on the screen whenever they open the app. Imagine they have never prepared a soup in their entire lives and they have absolutely no clue about programming. For the first task, they are most likely going to come up with some kind of idea on how to solve the problem. Tomatoes, a knife to chop the tomatoes, some spices, a cooking pot, and of course, fire to heat up the pot. And for the second task, I think the only idea they're going to come up with is that they need a computer. I can't imagine them thinking about programming languages, if it should be an iOS app, Android app, web app, or maybe a cross-platform app. There are certain skill sets you're going to be exposed to in your everyday life. Some of them are almost unavoidable. So you're going to be passively storing this data in your brain. Because your mind is being exposed to this information over and over again, trying to reconstruct and apply some of these skills seems to be more natural to some of us. On the other hand, we have programming, which seems to be very unnatural and for some even mysterious. So for outsiders, their brain are literally freaking out and trying to understand what's going on when they see code. So don't be surprised when someone calls you a computer freak because you're a programmer. Unless you grew up surrounded by people who are programmers and you're able to look over their shoulders, or you're one of those kids who started programming at the age of 6, you're most likely going to be having a tough time trying to code. So how can you train your mind to be more relaxed when it's been exposed to code? The answer is muscle memory, which is nothing new. Just like in other skill set, you have to build muscle memory or develop muscle memory for programming. And you can develop this muscle through repetition. According to Wikipedia, when a movement is repeated over time, a long-term muscle memory is created for that task, eventually allowing it to be performed with little to no conscious effort. Examples for muscle memory are found in many everyday activities that become automatic and improve with practice, such as riding a bicycle, typing on a keyboard, entering a pin, playing a musical instrument, poker, martial arts, and even dancing. Programming is hard. Your brain needs time to get used to processing this new kind of information. It's most likely going to take years before you're going to be able to read code like you read in a book. So be patient and don't give up. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy. God bless.